Good morning and welcome to Gospel Bytes, where we take a bite of the Gospel for the day. Today is Friday, March 20th. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Glory to you, O Lord. This is taken from John chapter 7, verses 1, 2, 10, 25 to 30. Jesus went about in Galilee. He did not wish to go about in Judea because the Jewish leaders were looking for an opportunity to kill him. Now the Jewish festival of booths was near. But after his brothers had gone to the festival, then he also went, not publicly, but as it were in secret. Now some of the people of Jerusalem were saying, "Is not this the man whom the authorities are trying to kill?" And here he is, speaking openly, but they say nothing to him. Can it be that the authorities really know that this is the Messiah? Yet we know where this man is from, but when the Messiah comes, no one will know where he is from. Then Jesus cried out as he was teaching in the temple, "You know me, and you know where I am from. I have not come on my own, but the one who sent me is true, and you do not know him. I know him because I am from him, and he sent me." Then they tried to arrest him, but no one laid hands on him, because his hour had not yet come. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise you, Lord Jesus Christ. So these Pharisees and the Jewish leaders were after Jesus because he was presenting himself as equal to God. And aside from that, he also speaks against these leaders. He would teach, and they would know that he's talking about them. So it kind of breaks their facade, their pretentious ways, and that's why they hate Jesus even more. In the first reading, it said there from the Book of Wisdom, "He became to us a reproof of our thoughts. The very sight of him is a burden to us, because his manner of life is unlike that of others, and his ways are strange." Isn't this true for a Christian? Whenever we live our Christian way of life, the world gets offended. Yeah? So much so in Canada, they're trying to ban religious speech and consider it as hate speech. Because even the way we live is offensive to them. Yeah? So it's not like it's a personal thing. They have something that is troubling their conscience, that they cannot convince themselves that what they're doing is right. So the very sight of a Christian offends them. And in this very political correct society, you cannot dare offend these people. So they try to silence us, and they hate us for that. And the moment we speak about sin, they say, "What kind of Christians are you? And they were supposed to be about compassion. Why are you judging us?" Nobody's judging them. And yet that is what they feel. Because the very sight of us bothers their conscience. There is something that reminds them, no matter how much they try to convince themselves, like abortion is wrong, immorality is wrong. Think of John the Baptist. John the Baptist was even put to jail, but even his very presence was very threatening. That's why they had to kill him. And so they have to humiliate us. They have to persecute us. And they killed the early Christians because of that. Because it bothers their conscience so much. And again, I have to repeat over again, when people get offended, don't take it personal. They it's not you that they're against. They have something against Christ. We should not take it personal. There is something in themselves that cannot bear to accept the teachings of Jesus. So as Christians, we have to bear the wrath of their conscience that is bothering them. But that is probably the only way. by the way we show compassion to the sinner, the way we show our concern, then perhaps we can bring back sense uh, to the sinner. So never lose hope. Just keep on speaking, keep on living the faith, and be faithful for the sake of the world, for the sake of the souls that are lost. I'm Father Jerry Sembrano for another edition of Gospel Bites. God bless you. Have a nice day.